new revelations from Roswell, the UFO ancient Egypt connection. We're all familiar with ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, which include simple pictorial glyphs as well as strange flying machines and humanoid beings, but fewer people know that the same hieroglyphs have arguably appeared on modern-day unidentified flying objects as well. As a UFO researcher, the author says here, I have poured through many witness drawings and testimonies from people who've seen Egyptian symbols on UFOs. In addition, two of the most famous and well-documented UFO cases of all time have some striking similarities. Despite a 30-plus year gap between them, both the 1947 Roswell UFO crash and the 1980 Rendlesham UFO incident are associated with, you guessed it, hieroglyphs similar to the ones from ancient Egypt. The Roswell UFO hieroglyphs. It's been long rumored that hieroglyph symbols were seen on the debris from the 1947 Roswell UFO crash. I was lucky enough to attend a recent Roswell panel at Alien Con, where this rumor turned out into fact, at least for me. The grandchildren of Major General Jesse Marcel, the man who oversaw the cleanup of the debris from the 1947 crash, shared riveting new details about the event. One of those details was the geometric symbols, that geometric symbols appeared on the Roswell crash debris, including a triangle with a sphere on top. The reason I point out the triangle is because it is reminiscent of what was seen on a similar UFO craft more than 30 years later in the United Kingdom. Rendlesham UFO hieroglyphs. The Rendlesham Forest incident is Britain's most famous UFO sighting. United States Air Force was stationed in Suffolk, England, when a mystery triangle craft landed and was seen up close by Lieutenant Colonel Charles Halt and at least one other witness. The witnesses noticed strange geometric symbols, specifically a triangle with two spheres. Ufologist Nick Pope is famous for reopening the then-buried case in 1994, and ever since, the Rendlesham UFO case has remained another frustrating unexplained UFO file. In addition to Roswell and Rendlesham, similar symbols have shown up in modern-day crop circles and even alien abduction accounts. It seems that triangle pyramid symbolism is something we cannot get away from as humans, and we should not expect to. After all, look at the United States $1 bill. The theory of sacred geometry holds that the universe or God has a geometric code or language, and so perhaps as mysteries like these continue, so will our fascination. So what could all of this mean? Do these recurring hieroglyphs suggest that humans and ETs have a common ancestor? And what do you think? This is by Jane Keel, Collective Evolution, on Bended Reality. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.